I didn't grow up thinking I'd be an artist. I wasn't born with some special talent. All I had was a pencil, paper, and a quiet voice inside me that said draw. This was my beginning. No fancy lines, no technique, just the courage to try. And honestly, it wasn't good, but it was honest. Over time, the lines started to make sense. Shadows had purpose. I started to see what I couldn't before, and my drawings began to change. And then I created this, my favorite drawing I've ever made with graphite. Not because it's perfect, but because it's proof that I didn't give up. One pencil, three stages, a full journey. My graphite story, from first sketch to favorite artwork. Let me show you the progress that no one else saw, the full story behind the pencil. This is one of the first serious drawings I ever made, and yes, it looks funny now. But at the time, this was a big deal for me. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to hold a pencil properly for shading. I didn't know about layering or pressure control. I just picked up a regular pencil and drew whatever came to my mind. I think it took me less than an hour, but I was so proud of it. I remember showing it to my family like it was a masterpiece. Looking back now, I smile at how simple it was, but that's how it always begins, right? Every artist starts with something like this. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. The eyes were off, the lines were shaky, but still, this drawing was special because it taught me the most important thing, that improvement only happens when you start, no matter how messy the start looks. A few months later, I kept practicing, watching tutorials, sketching every day, trying new things, and then my drawing started to change. This one was a turning point for me. I started to understand how light and shadows actually work. I learnt about blending using tissue, cotton buds, or even my fingers. I moved from one pencil to a full set, 2B, 4B, 6B, and realized how different each one felt on paper. This stage was so important for me. I still wasn't perfect, far from it, but I could finally see improvement. It was slow but real. And I want to tell anyone who's watching this, progress feels slow until you compare where you were to where you are now. There were days when I felt like giving up, when a drawing didn't turn out the way I imagined it. But each sketch, even the failed ones, taught me something: how to be patient, how to observe better, how to let go of perfection and just enjoy the process. And then I made this my favorite drawing I've ever done using only graphite. This one changed everything for me. I spent hours, literally hours, working on this, from planning the outline to shading every small detail. I used different pencil grades for every part: 8B for the darkest areas, 2H for the highlights. I used a kneaded eraser to lift out the shine in the eyes. I zoomed in on tiny areas and shaded them softly, layer after layer. When I finished it, I stepped back and just stared at it. It felt so real, like all the practice, the frustration, and the learning had finally paid off. This was the drawing that made me realize I can actually create something powerful with just a pencil. No color, no tools, just me, my hand, and the paper. When you look at these three artworks together, it's easy to see how far I've come. But when I was in the middle of that journey, it wasn't so obvious. I used to doubt myself a lot. But improvement doesn't happen in one day or one week. It takes time, and that's the beauty of art. It grows with you. Every drawing adds something to your skills, even the ones that look like failures. So if you're just starting out, don't rush it. Don't compare your day 1 to someone else's year 5. Keep sketching, keep learning, and trust me, the results will come. These days, I've actually started using charcoal more than graphite. It's a very different experience, more dramatic, more expressive. But graphite will always be special to me. It's where everything began. If you're wondering why I made the switch to charcoal and what I like about it, let me know in the comments. If enough of you are interested, I'll make a full video just about that, explaining the differences, techniques, and what I've learned so far. Thanks so much for watching this video and letting me share my journey with you. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more art stories and tutorials. And always remember, your next drawing could be the one you fall in love with. Keep practicing, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next one.